Hey everybody, it's Candy, aka Brown Eyed Girl 69. And this video that I'm doing is sort of basically off the cuff. Today's Wednesday, June 26th, I think is today. 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, yeah, June 26th. Anyways, I decided I was going to make this video and talk about some things. So give me a second. Okay. This is the hoop that my daughter bought for me for her birthday. And I don't know how many links I got in here. But you basically click them in. Make sure it's in there. Okay. I've read a couple of things online, and I've found that they say the best place to put this is like right above your belly button. I've tried to put it on my waist, but then it hangs too low, and I find it's best that it works for me. I also was told that if you put it on the shortest length, the weight, that it works a little better. Now, I haven't done this in a couple days. I think it was a couple days ago I tried this. And I was doing pretty good. I had to make some adjustments. And by the time I made the adjustments, well, I'm going to tell you this right now. You're probably going to be witnessing. But see, they say you're supposed to but it's hard to keep the momentum going. So that's my problem. And I might have to adjust the weight. When I did make a video, I just so I could see maybe what I was doing wrong. But it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like the track is off. It's just kinda, and it's not really about it's more of a side to side kind of motion. And that's where I get confused, because it's more of a, but you gotta do it quick. I don't know. It kind of gets frustrating because it's something that I'm really interested in, but it's just a simple fact that I haven't mastered. And it's not more of a, like I'm trying to do this and it's more of a, I'm going to see if I move it down here. It's like, I gotta find the right spot. You see. Okay. Maybe this is it. But it seems like it's hooking every time it comes around. And then this gets misadjusted and it's like, but yeah, it's just something I'm going to have to work on, people. I'm already 4 minutes into this. Oh, and it's another thing. I started out with it over here and it ended up over here. So, it's just one of those things that I'll have to work on. And hopefully build up an endurance for. Because I really think that it's something that will help me. Because I really want to focus on losing this part of my body. Let me see. I know it's a scary thing, but I basically have this big pooch right here. And that is what I'm looking to lose. As far as like my backside right here, this used to be a lot fatter. I used to have a lot more rolls along here. But I've lost weight so much off and on since 2012, 2013. And gained weight. I've lost weight and gained weight. So it's just been one roller coaster after another, after another, after another. And I'm learning that in order for anything to change, I have to be willing to change. I have to be the one willing to put the effort and energy into trying to change my physical body. I'm not going to be able to change my physical body if I don't put in the physical effort and energy. Anyway, these are what the links look like. And they have this thing on the inside. This is the piece that you put up against your body. And it has like a spring in it. And it sort of allows, I guess, for when the weight's going around, you know. But yeah, that's the only link that I took out of the whole entire thing. Let's see how many links do I have all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so I have 24 links. And with that one, it's 25 links. So I'm on 24 links at the moment. Once I can get going on this and try to even get up to 10 or 15 minutes a day without stopping, like I said, I've got to find that groove. I've got to find how to get everything working right, you know. Find the right length for the weight. Find the best motion that I can put my body into to able to allow me to keep that weight going around, you know. It's not like a regular hula hoop. I'm going to tell you that right now. But yeah, that was I was just wanting to make a video, a short video, sort of showing what the infinity hoop's all about. My daughter wanted me to do some laundry the other day, and I just happened to find this sticker on one of Kelsey's clothes, pieces of clothing, and so I just stuck it up there before I threw it in the washer. I don't even know what it looks like. Some sort of Pokemon or something. I don't know. But I'm basically drinking coffee. I've been awake since 6:45 this morning. Drinking coffee, smoking some other herb, and decided to make a short video showcasing my infinity hoop, I guess is what you would call it, even though it's not an actual infinity hoop. Basically I just been working and paying my bills, you know. That's about it. Enjoyed the Mexican casserole that my friend Terry made for me on my birthday. She brought it to work. She brought it up to me, to my job Monday, I guess it was. And Monday night I had some, and last night I had some. I've had Mexican for like 3 days in a row. That's why, if I really want to change, I know that I've got to give up sugar more, even though I've given up soda. That was a biggie for me. The only way I really get my sugar now is through other foods that I consume. The only sugar that I put in my food at all is in my coffee, which is just a couple of teaspoons per cup. And I'll usually, on average, it depends. Like today I'm off. This is my third cup of coffee. So that's 6 teaspoons of sugar that I've already consumed in this coffee. And then there's the sugars that you have in your drinks. There's sugars that you have in your foods. Hell, even in your regular natural foods that you look at as natural, like fruits and vegetables, they even have natural sugar in those. Even though it's a different type of sugar, it's not the same type of sugar, but it's sugar nonetheless, I guess it would be more of a good sugar versus a bad sugar, because at least it's natural, But it still breaks down in your body the same, I think, and the processes, sugars are the same, If you... I guess there's not anything that's not necessarily good or bad for you. It's like too much of anything could be good or bad for you, is what I'm saying. Nicotine, caffeine, sugar, all sorts of things, food, all these things that aspartame, that's in sugar-free products. But everything's a choice. Everybody has a choice. I don't care who you are, unless you're just like a little child or something like that. But if you're an adult, you have a choice. You have a choice as to what you put in your body. You have a choice as to what you do with your life. You have a choice as to how you spend your day. Like me, if I didn't have to work for somebody else to pay to keep a roof over my head, I wouldn't work a job. At all. I would probably spend time doing things to benefit myself. But on my days off, I'm so tired from working, that's the excuse I give, I guess, that I physically exhausted, that I don't have the energy that it takes to do what I need to do to lose weight. But I'm going to try to change that. I'm going to start trying to change my thoughts, processes up here, and putting in the physical effort and energy to change my outer world. First it starts with the inner world. You got to change who you are on the inside. You got to change who you are on your way of thinking, if you want anything to change. If you don't want anything to change, then you don't have to do anything. You can just continue to live your mundane lifestyle the way you've continued to live your life, but are you truly happy? Are you truly where you want to be? Well, honestly, for me, I think me turning 55 was a wake-up call in some aspects and in some arenas. My daughter's 25. I look back 30 years ago and think where I was when I was 25, and when I was my daughter's age, I was just meeting her father. I was closer to 26 than I was 25, though. I was 3 months away from being 26 when I met my daughter's dad. So I think a lot about that, and I think, in this 30-year time frame, because that's basically a spot in my head that I can think back on. It's like a point, a memory. I know exactly what I was doing at that age and everything that's happened to me from that point on up to this point. And sometimes I can look back and see why certain things happened to me and why certain things turned out the way they turned out. So I could be where I am right here, right now. Deep down inside, I do want to physically get into shape. Is it to impress anybody? No. I have nobody to impress but myself. I think I just want to be able to do it so I can say I did it. You know, I did it 100% on my own. I don't think I've been down below 200 pounds for at least 30 years. I know for a fact. When I met Kelsey's dad, I was probably about 210 pounds when I met Kelsey's dad. I might have even been closer to 220 pounds, but I was somewhere between 210 and 220 on this 5'7" frame. Now, I took a picture right before I started this video, and I weigh exactly 257 pounds. I think it was like 256.4, and I have my clothing on. So, yeah, I'm going to say around 256 pounds, 255 pounds, something like that. That's what I weigh. My goal is 175 pounds. That's 25 and 55, so 55 and 25. It's 80 pounds that I need to lose. And, that's a lot. That's a lot. Honestly, I never thought that I would be where I am right here, right now. Sometimes I wish that the thought of weight would have never been pushed into my brain or my mind, but it was at a very early age. When I was 10, I was 10 pounds overweight. And my mother freaked out. It also became a weapon for her to use against me. When I was 12 years old, she tried to control my consumption of certain items. But because of the freedom that I had, also, and the fact that I had my own money, because my dad would make sure I had money, or I would do babysitting jobs and get money that way. And because of the fact that I had a golf cart, I also had a bicycle, I also had my 2 feet. So she couldn't keep me a prisoner in my home. So I found ways of purchasing items that she tried to control, like soda or sweets, or basically it was more of a soda, sweets thing that she tried to control versus just regular food. My mother always had a fear of having an overweight child because herself, she's not overweight. She's between the height of 5'3" and 5'4". When she married my dad, when she was 20 years old, she was 99 pounds soaking wet. Now, at the age of 91, she might weigh 125 pounds, maybe 130 pounds at the most. On a 5'3" frame. She's not fat. She's never been fat. And she had a fear of having a fat child, I think. And looking back on it, I wasn't fat. I wasn't fat at all. I was a Marilyn Monroe, basically. Marilyn Monroe wasn't this... She was a beautiful woman, but she had fat on her body. She had natural features, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't too skinny, wasn't too fat. She was just right. And that was me at one point in time. until my mother put in my head that there was something wrong with me. So in essence, I became what she feared. Funny how that works, huh? I guess in essence, what it comes down to is maybe I should just stop fighting the fact that I'll never be that thin person that I could have been if I would have, stayed in shape a little bit better and did things in life differently. But the fact is, I'm still here. I'm still alive and I'm healthy. I've never had any major health issues my whole entire life, even though I've always battled my weight. I've never had any major health issues. Ever. I've never had any major health complications in my life. I've only undergone the knife once, and that was for knee surgery in December of 2009. December of 2007. I've never had any body parts removed from me other than the defunct ACL that was in my leg and replaced with a new one. I've never had a broken bone. I've never had anything major traumatically happen to me as far as people assaulting me in any shape, form, or fashion. I guess I could say I'm pretty good in that arena, as far as life overall. I'm pretty blessed, and for that, I'm grateful. I think I'm making this video and gonna post it, because it's real, it's raw, and it's helping me to see what I need to see about me. It's helping me realize, am I trying to change for me, for myself, or am I trying to change to please others on the outside of myself? And I guess that's where we're at. So until the next time, YouTube, y'all have a wonderful, blessed, grateful day, amazing day. If it's really hot where you are, don't forget to consume lots of water, to try to stay indoors as much as possible. And if you do have to get out, like I said, drink plenty of water and maintain how long you are out in the sun if you can. Take care, and until the next time, I'm out.